My favorite system here in the Saranac building has always been our rainwater catchment. I think that that water resources are only going to get tighter, obviously, as we move forward in the world. And so here at the building, having a system where literally every drop of water that falls in this system, we reuse in some way. Either it gets flushed through a toilet, or it gets put back onto the roof to either go into a plant or to evaporate and cool the building. The building was original and this was added to it, so we couldn't put a really thick soil. It's very thin here, but you can see that even in that tiny soil and up here in the sun, we still have a lot of succulents and items like that that can survive up here, which not only look nice, but then they retain the water, cool and evaporate from it, so it keeps the buildings cold throughout the summer, which is really nice. We can actually, during big rain events and snow melt-off, fill up our tanks and let that then slowly drain out to the city, as opposed to letting it just rush down the drain. So we figured out pretty early on that we could be a part of the solution even when it's not obvious. And say in the winter when we think, well, we're not using water, we can still act as a storage system and relieve the city from that burden. So the rainwater catchment, to me, it's where we can do the most good in Spokane moving forward. Every building can do it. Anyone can do it. Rainwater catchment, especially in new buildings, really easy to add on. I spend very little amount of my time actually maintaining the water system. I spend a lot of time looking at it and thinking about cool ways to use it though. So it's my favorite feature of the buildings. It's not much of investment from a maintenance or a setup standpoint, and the amount of water it saves for things like flushing toilets, irrigating plants, things that don't need clean chlorinated water, it's thousands of gallons a year, tens of thousands of gallons a year.